So Luthien is locked up at Nargothrond because of Felagund and Currafin, and they are total beefhead jerks, as I mentioned last time. But Juan, the Hound, was true of heart, as I mentioned. He's a good boy. So he would come often to Luthien and talk to, and just be with her, because there's a really cool part here. It says that he comprehended the speech of all things with voice, but it was permitted to him thrice only ere his death to speak with words. So Juan the Hound actually was able to speak 3 times. And he devised a plan to help Luthien to get out. And so at night he brought her cloak, and and then he led her out in secret ways out of Nargothrond, and they fled north. And he even let her ride on him like a horse, the way that the orcs did on giant wolves. And so they went very quickly because he basically never got tired. He was, made of some stern stuff. And in the pits of Sauron, Beren and Felagund were still there. All the companions were gone. And Sauron kind of knew, he didn't know who Felagund was, but he knew that he was of the Noldor and that he was mighty. So he wanted to leave him for last. So he sent a werewolf to come and slay Beren. And Felagund, using all of his strength that was left to him, broke free of his bonds, and he killed the werewolf with his hands and his teeth. But he was mortally wounded. And so his final words, he said to Beren, "I go now to my long rest in the timeless halls beyond the seas and the mountains of Aman. It will be long ere I am seen among the Noldor again, and it may be that we shall not meet a second time in death or life, for the fates of our kindreds are apart. Farewell." And he died in the dark in Tal Gorhoth, whose great tower he himself had built. Thus King Finrod Felagund, fairest and most beloved of the house of Finwë, redeemed his oath, but Beren mourned beside him in despair. I mean, it's a beautiful story, but of course there's still sadness woven into every part of it. But yeah, that's amazing. I mean, here was it says the most beloved of the house of Finwë. He dies in a dark, deep pit, wrestling with a werewolf to save Beren because he swore an oath to his father. It doesn't get much more epic than this. Well, it does get more. What am I talking about? It does get more epic than this. So, anyways, Stephen Colbert. I want to talk about all this stuff with you. Please, it's my bucket list. I want to talk about Silmarillion, Tolkien, and Middle Earth. So hit me up, please. Thank you.